Previously on Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Why are they showing us pictures like we know who died? The one that killed Hifumi and Taka, the one who killed two of our friends. The killer is someone right here. Yeah, no shit. Let's do it. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard. On aboard, choo-choo! The doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening it up into a cruel fate. Oh no, like deadly desires and shit going on again? Okay.
Well, I see all of you gathered together like this. I just realized.
No, wait, hold on. What do you... Oh, when I see all of you gathered together like this.
I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you.
Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
You're actually fucking annoying and I hate you. Stop goofing around and begin the trial.
Don't rush me. Of course I'm going to start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin and get to your assigned seats.
And so, the curtain opened once again. Oh, there it is. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial! I was like, man, it seems empty without it. Alright, let's set our skills. Extraordinary focus, increase focus rate. Sure. Man, we have a lot of this shit locked. Handiwork. Allow you to reload 2 bullets at once. Okay, well, I don't have enough. Oh well. Let's just go in.
Let's begin with a basic
Let's not.
Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place.
Hold on,
and we
calm
found
down.
him in that suit.
Calm down.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't.
There's a lot of things to show that he
I was
didn't.
asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about
First of
it.
all, Hero's dumb as a brick.
You're murdering Mouth! Murderer!
Second of all, the clasp on the
I'm
back.
sorry to say, Hiro.
He couldn't get out of the
but
fucking
we
suit,
do
so
have
how would we have
evidence.
gotten in?
Blueprint for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room.
I mean, someone
We
could have
have to
put it
admit,
there.
The evidence is quite compelling.
I mean, it is, but there's also evidence that's against. There's also evidence that he didn't do it.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
Is Hiro really the killer, or before anything else, we have to make that clear? Alright. Here's a message.
Everything we found in your room.
Oh shit.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that
Uh-huh.
you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Ooh, conspiracy
Hiro,
theory.
Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on.
Oh,
a
what? Did I
second.
fuck it up? I mean, looking at the blueprints, that handwriting is awful messy. Ooh, oh shit.
Everything we
Oh, I
found
accidentally
in your
skipped it.
room.
Uh-huh.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they...
Fuck you.
No, that's wrong.
I mean, no, that's wrong. My catchphrase.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego.
It looks like it was typed.
The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
Damn, that is some really
There's
shitty
no
handwriting. It
way
kind of looks
we
like
could think
mine.
The same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Yeah, one's written in blue ink and the
Come
other's in
on.
black.
I'm not smart
I
enough
did
to
it!
think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
Damn,
So,
poor
Makoto,
Hero.
Are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
Not really.
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
Oh, well, I can't have the same opinion as Byakuya. Alright, no, Hero did it.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
I mean, it was Hero, was it not? And of course, he passes it off to me.
So, who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
The suspicious individual who in question, the one that must have been in the suit. Well, it was obviously Hero.
Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit.
How do I do my
We
hair in the
never found
morning?
any kind of second suit.
Like, it's just
Then
pointing
there can
straight
be
up.
No doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he
That
did
doesn't
it.
make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
Again, how does Hina do her hair?
It makes perfect.
How does any of these people do their
Hiro
hair?
was the suspicious individual in the suit,
Looking at you,
but he's not
Celeste.
the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
I hate you.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You
Of
Oh,
course.
shit.
But before we get to that,
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
Yeah.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
It was the tarp.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items.
The tarp and the dolly.
Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Why don't you just say it? The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been the blue tarp.
I got it!
There's still one more thing. Things that were used. Okay. Blue tarp and where is it? Hold on, what the fuck? Oh shit, I skipped right over it.
I got it! They were a dolly
There we
and
go.
a tarp, right?
What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if
Asshole.
I can explain.
What a fucking dick.
Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository.
Okay.
And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Yes.
It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room.
Okay.
So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing.
Same thing.
I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the
dolly. I like
Later,
dollies.
when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
Okay.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the
Yes, there
equipment
was
room
blood on the
when you
ground.
found Taka's body?
Taka's
The
body.
dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository
No, you're a dumb
all along,
fuck.
and you simply didn't realize
No,
it?
no, I have evidence because
She's
you're
raised an
stupid.
objection. How do you respond?
Shut up, Byakuya.
There is no shame.
When are
in
you gonna
being
die?
wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Ouch.
We have all accepted the
Have you
fact
forgotten
that
the
you rarely
fact
understand what is
that
going on
I've
around
gotten
you.
so much of this shit correct? I single-handedly proved myself innocent when Sayaka was killed. I got a shit ton of evidence against it being Genocide Jack when Chihiro was killed. I'm a smart well, I'm not smart. I'm a fucking dumbass, but I'm good at this shit. Wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean, but maybe I can change her mind. If I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. Oh shit, okay. Let's talk about reloading. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. But from now on, just locking on and pressing the left mouse button won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you've run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the tab key. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. Basically, just remember that the tab key now has a function along with the RMB and LMB buttons. You will automatically reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. But if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload it at all. I don't think I'm on gentle, but it always makes me think I'm on gentle. In which case, you can ignore everything I just said. Am I on gentle? I don't remember. I don't think I am. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, let's try it. The moment of truth. Here we go.
You have it wrong. I cannot
shit.
agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You miserable wretch.
I am not doing good.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch.
Oh, I did it. Okay. I got really close there.
Prove it.
I was not doing great for a while there. I was
If you're
expecting to
asking for
lose.
proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
True.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the
Hifumi looks
body
so
into the
displeased in the
repository.
picture.
So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Gee, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway,
Celeste is a
that
bitch.
was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not
A regular
sure
robot.
That really matters.
I'd be happy to explain.
It's also
why the
not really a
occupant of
robot
the
because it's
suit
a
couldn't
costume, right?
possibly be the killer.
And it doesn't. It's just a suit. It doesn't do anything. It's not like he's Iron Man.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? Oh, because if it was the thing, that yeah, it couldn't bend at the waist.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Yeah.
And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah.
True.
The culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Yes.
Well, yeah. But even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend.
No, you can't bend over.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah. You said it yourself, dumbass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, you know,
You're
no,
absolutely
you're not a
right
dumbass.
that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Okay, I don't get it. Like, Hina's just as clueless as I can be. So why doesn't Celeste ever attack her?
I'm glad it isn't bad in here. I can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got it anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems
So if
like
it was a
it'd be
roleplay
awfully hard
suit,
to
then
push
you
that
couldn't
dolly
get
if you
fucked in the
couldn't
ass
bend
because you
over.
can't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing
You
the
can't
dolly
see
with
your feet. We already said that,
When you
dumbass.
can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
And also the body would fall off.
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Can you stop talking? There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off just to move the body because you're just not strong enough. You can't take it off by yourself. There we go.
I don't think taking off the suit was an
Oh
option.
shit.
If you remember,
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help.
Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
Yeah.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
Yeah.
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Yes.
No, wait.
Shut up.
Just a second, if
Shut
you
up.
please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it.
Ah,
did
sick
you
photo
not?
op. It's really
The image
nice.
of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice.
Hifumi?
If whoever was in that
Nakata.
suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
I like how it says R like it just says R and J on the
Besides,
showers.
Do you remember what the now
He writes the
deceased
name of
Hifumi
his suit
said?
on it. How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now. I mean,
So long as those facts exist,
he
the
couldn't
proper
have
conclusion
just
is
made up that
beyond
name
question.
Robo Justice if his initials was on his shoulders.
The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
You're wrong.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Yeah, we still have probably another 3 hours of this
Besides,
bullshit.
There's no hurry to decide who did it.
Yes, there is. I want to eat.
Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Yeah,
Perhaps,
analyze.
But where do we go from
I know how to
here?
do that.
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning.
I love that show.
Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't
I know.
disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right, then.
She's not gonna say where
Let's
she
take another
was.
look back at what happened.
Oh no.
I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko...
Soon after
Oh
that,
shit, sorry.
Hina found Celeste in the rec room,
That's room.
and quickly came to get
Makoto and me. What did?
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
Who checks the clock as soon as they're getting attacked?
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice.
Robo Justice.
It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect.
Part of me really
But
wants to
not
just
long
skip all
after
this because we
leaving the
already know what
nurse's
happened.
office.
What's wrong?
I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Yup.
Celeste, what's wrong?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. He was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
and then,
Yeah! Huh?
What was that? That came from downstairs. There must have been Hifumi.
Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. Back to
at
black.
that point we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office,
Yeah,
while
we
Sakura,
know.
Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery
Yeah, but Hifumi
announcement.
came back to life.
I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time. Because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office.
Okay.
But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies.
I'm
And
tired.
after some time,
How much longer is this?
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository,
This recap.
which
Oh
is
my
where we
goodness.
rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see.
Sure.
The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
Oh my
And
goodness.
from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
Okay.
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
He died. The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of the case, I have to find them, no matter what. Okay. Okay.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already
Okay.
know what order they were killed in.
Wait, hold on. What are my controls? Shit. Shit. What are my controls?
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Shit.
Come on, Makoto, don't scare me like that. Makes me think something weird is going on.
Shoot!
I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
So,
Regarding Taka's, I wonder if, or perhaps it was, we already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
Taka
Makes
came
you say
last.
that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that
Oh, okay,
Hifumi was
there we go.
killed with Justice
It's
Hammer
that
3,
button, but I didn't do it
while
because I'm
Taka's
dumb.
death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Okay.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was, we already know Taka came last.
What makes you say?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Okay.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3.
Uh-huh.
Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer.
See? So it's obvious Taka came.
So,
Okay.
regarding Taka's
I wonder if, or perhaps it was, we already know what order they were killed in.
No, you're wrong.
No, that's wrong.
That took way too long.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If
I
anything,
guess.
that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Sure.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's something that relates to what time he must have died. Oh, Taka's watch. Hangman's Gambit! Yay! Okay. Is it wristwatch? Ow. Oh shit, I failed. I'm kind of dumb. Nobody believes me, nobody wants to hear what I have to say.
Oh, we've already come to the end of the debate. Well, then the class trial is officially adjourned. Now it's time to reveal who's the blackened. Hoo-hoo-hoo.
Oh shit.
It would appear that the one with the most votes is Makoto. However, Makoto is not blackened. Too bad. Looks like the real killer goes to graduate. Congratulations to them. On the other hand, everyone else must now be punished.
Wait,
Is
why
this
would
really-
they... If he was the subject and they didn't believe me,
I
why would I
refuse to give up
become...
yet.
Why would I become the blackened? That's dumb. Alright, let's try this again. Wait, okay, no, I was like, do I have to start over at the beginning? That's... No. It's, okay, thank God. I need an S. I need an H. H, give me an H. Give me an H. There it is. Cool. Wristwatch. I
Now
did
I
it. I know how to
understand.
spell.
I got it! Taka's wristwatch! See? Look! It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Hey! You know how long you were gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls!
so if it wasn't
How many times are we
broken
gonna have to
after
see
6
these
last
exact
night,
same
then he
scenes we've
must have
seen
been
like 3
attacked
times
around
before?
6 this morning.
Yeah,
And
yeah, we
that
know.
would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
Uh-oh.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
Yeah, fuck the Justice
That's
Hammers.
exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That
Okay.
may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Okay. Oh, great. We've already seen this. I'm not gonna read it again. We've seen this before
When we heard
twice.
Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
Mm-hmm.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
I hate you.
Oh, I
So
know.
much.
They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on.
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Shoved it up Hifumi's ass. I don't
Don't
know.
go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of
Okay.
us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
Sure.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room.
Taka's body.
At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well,
Sure.
don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the
And no-
equipment room when his body disappeared.
And also, Hifumi's a
Besides, I
big
didn't
boy.
kill either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared. So they
Kyoko.
most certainly could have done those
She
things.
says their names so funny.
So
So,
what now,
oh,
Kyoko?
okay. Why is there
For
such
now,
a long
we
pause?
can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
Sure.
So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
He could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. So, that the killer was able to get in and move Fumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina
How
took
come-
their eyes off of it.
Why is it that, like,
But to carry
the
that
more
much
people who-
weight from the
the
first
less
floor
people we
up to
have, the longer
third
this game
in
somehow
that short
gets.
amount of time?
Oh man, yeah. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Anything's possible for
What?
possible. I learned that on a TV show.
If the dead body were to move itself.
Oh, shit.
The dead body moved on its own?
I mean, he did wake up.
No, not another ghost.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is we thought
Hifumi didn't
Hifumi
die.
was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He's dead now, though.
Was alive?
Yeah, are we
Are
forgetting
you
that he
saying
woke up?
Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his
Just
own.
imagine he casually leaves.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Maybe he was just
He
unconscious?
was simply playing dead.
Or that.
That it isn't possible.
The idea that Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible? Anything's possible for impossible. Okay.
Are you saying
think
that
that's
when
gonna
we
be
first
useful,
found
but now we
Hifumi
have
in
it.
the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Mm-hmm.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
How do you
And
know?
you know that how?
Yeah.
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
Do.
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And
Okay.
that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Oh shit. What does that have to do with what I said? Or do you not know what you're doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Shit.
There's a chance you... No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body, Hifumi's dead body, and that is why...
Are we really so sure? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Okay, so now we have this. Blah blah blah.
Are you saying that
At
when
this
we
point,
first-
it's just
there's a
fucking
chance
trial
you
and
know?
error.
Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely
You heard the body discovery and Hifumi's dead body had
Is it
been
this one?
found.
Okay, there we go. Holy shit, that took way too long.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
I spent
Of
way too
course
long
it
on that.
was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
Taka.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused
Yeah,
whether the announcement was
Going
for
to this
Hifumi
fucking school
or
was a
Taka.
mistake.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue,
I
so I
hate
can't
his
go
voice.
into too much detail.
Detail?
But what
Who the
I
fuck says
can
detail?
say about the body
It's
discovery
detail, you dumb
announcement
fucking
is
bear.
that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty. Huh? He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later,
Oh,
he won't
shit.
make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Oh.
Later on?
Exactly. We heard the
Did
body
we?
discovery announcement twice.
I honestly don't remember. Second body discovery announcement. The first time it was played when we found each body in the nurse's office and the equipment room. And the second time it was when the bodies were rediscovered.
We heard it a second
Okay.
time in the repository when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
The body has been discovered after.
Blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay.
Didn't seem weird at the time.
I honestly
contradicts
don't
what
remember that
Monokuma
happening.
just
I probably
told us,
skipped over it,
doesn't it?
honestly.
Exactly.
Because I hate hearing
If we were
Monokuma's voice so
actually
much.
rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So when
Uh-oh.
we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning
he did
wasn't
come back to
actually
life.
found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
I hate you so much.
That is the worst logic
Can
I
someone
have
kill
ever
her?
heard. But honestly,
Thank you, Celeste.
I do
But
not think
I
there's
hate you too
anything
because
that
you're
can
kind of a
prove he was
bitch. But
still alive.
can we please kill Toko?
Okay then, let's take another look at the
Oh
events
my gosh.
surrounding the discovery of his body.
Let's go back to the
Then
day
it
I
should
was
become
born.
clear whether he was really alive or
Then
not.
we can figure out whether or not he was
This whole thing
alive.
is pointless.
There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. Make your argument. Okay.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
Yep.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
True.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
No, you're wrong. Hifumi's glasses.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi and
Yeah,
the
you
nurse's
just didn't
office
look,
and the
bitch.
repository.
You stupid
His
dumbass.
glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
He wiped him off and just left.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Sure, yeah.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's
He
office,
woke up, he wiped
his
off his
glasses were
glasses, he
covered
left,
with
and then he
blood.
died again.
But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless.
Wow!
And
I'm such a smarty
we found
pants.
the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
The condom. I have shit. The evidence I found in the trash can in the nurse's office was the cleaning cloth.
I got it!
I got it.
It was a
Right
glasses
here.
cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot.
Pikachu.
One look at the blood
Shit.
stain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles. From
How the
Human
fuck
Angel
could you
Prince-
say?
Princess, I think.
How could you say that with a straight face? That's such
I
a
highly
dumb
doubt
name.
Anyone but Hifumi would have brought
Princess
something like
Piggles.
this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a
Yuck,
tacky
yeah.
piece of garbage like that.
Does Toko have glasses? Yeah.
I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
Yeah.
So what
Oh
you're
my
saying
gosh.
is... What exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Yes.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
Oh, why wouldn't
But
he?
who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Dumbass.
a good point.
Saying that weird clueless Celeste.
Then it must
Bro,
have been
you
him,
have
Right?
the brain the size of a pea.
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see.
Yeah, it
Then
happens.
he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes
Copious
possible,
corpse.
wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
It's Pepto-Bismol.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs
Or
of
that.
blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
I
And if Hifumi was
hate
still
whenever
alive
she
at
speaks.
that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Me! Wait. The one who moved Taka's body was Taka himself.
It could
Both thought,
only have
well,
been Hifumi.
both bodies weren't dead.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked?
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? Me
Yes.
and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
The repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just
Has his name been
Taka's body
Hifumi this entire time? I've been calling him Hifumi.
He convinced us all he was dead.
Maybe I'm dumb.
And
Well,
when he saw
I
his
am dumb,
chance,
but you know.
he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another
No,
victim in
she's
this
saying
case.
Hifumi.
He was one of the assailants.
Ooh.
But that means he took part in the murders.
It happens.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely.
Wait, there's
The
more.
single
Call now
biggest
and you
fact
can get some
pointing
more
to his
evidence for the price of
involvement
one.
is yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
The note. The thing that Hifumi stole from Taka. Could it be... It was the note Hifumi had.
I got it! You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right.
So what
He
is the
found it
thing
stuffed in
wrapped
his
around
pants.
Hina's... Ew.
What? In his...
What is the thing wrapped around Hina's leg? What's it do?
Yes, his pants.
Ah,
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now.
pants.
Take a look at what the note
He got them
says.
he bought them at Walmart, I think. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so
Don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
See, then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
Well, obviously not,
In other
'cause
words,
it has different
the killer
times,
got in
dude.
touch with another person besides
I thought we already
Hiro,
established this.
and that person could only have been.
Hifumi's pants.
I got it. That's right, Taka.
The
Killer
ultimate
used
pants.
This note to draw out
If I
Taka
don't
and
name this
murder him.
this episode, the ultimate pants, I will be extremely mad at myself.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
Shut up.
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing
TikTok?
out Huffy!
What the fuck are these nicknames?
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Ugh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Oh, I fucking hate her so much. I say it every time, but damn. Man, Genocide Jack is seriously scary, but still, I can't let her get to me. Do super cool music. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna kill. Okay, shit, I don't know. How do I choose again? Okay,
Huffy had the note, right? And the
yeah,
person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
okay.
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m.
Lunchtime.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Yeah, it does.
No, that's wrong. No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6
Six.
a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've
Ooh.
already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is
That's where he was
Taka
killed.
was killed.
Ah, I
I
see.
see.
Oh,
So, Taka was murdered at both the
Hold on, let me
time
crack
and
my
place
knuckles.
written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Taka.
Well, when you put it like that... No further objections!
Mm.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me.
Huh, what a coincidence.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
I don't know.
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Please stop.
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Taka also had a scrap of paper. There we go.
I got it!
I got it! I did it! I'm a smarty pants! Yay!
I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we
You
found.
mean you
hidden
didn't
on
try
your phone.
earlier?
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup. They're from the same piece of paper.
Yeah, I
Hifumi
bet.
had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip.
Death
leaving
grip.
behind only
That would be a
one
cool
small
band name.
scrap. Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah.
Far ahead.
After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for
Oh my
sure.
gosh, dude.
In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
Okay, no.
Sorry, no.
He's definitely dead
When
now.
we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead.
Well, not
The
completely.
second body discovery announcement proves that.
He woke up a little bit after Hina cried on him.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever
I did.
is the
Shit.
mastermind, the true killer.
Yeah, no shit.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
Okay.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait,
It
but
happens.
me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Who are you
How
calling a
rude.
walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon
This
they used
itch
to
in my
kill
back.
Hifumi.
Can someone get it for me?
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi
Oh,
was killed in
shit.
the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
What an
Hell
asshole.
Yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
My gosh.
He's right,
Hero,
though.
don't encourage him.
I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste?
Uh,
Number 1 or number 2?
Number one or
Those
number
were
two.
accounted
That's
for in
funny.
other rooms too. And I don't
Get
think
it?
either one is big enough
Like
to
doo
kill
doo
someone.
and pee pee. I'll stop.
Is it not possible
Oh
they
shit.
used a
Well,
different weapon?
she didn't really say much.
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing.
I mean, there are
right?
hammers in the repository,
So
were there
then,
not?
what was used to kill Hifumi?
Next time on Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. The weapon that was actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somehow, I have to find the truth!